Alright, so now that we're on the track, sounds really good actually. Let's see what this is like. Let's see if we can, or what we need to change on it exactly. Well, I feel like it doesn't have the power. Well, it does have the power, but I'm not entirely sure if it's enough. That's just a huge delay in the steering. Okay, game. Thanks for that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, is when I'm doing this and I'm turning the wheel the opposite way so I can get the counter steer going, I feel like it takes so long for him to pretty much get a full lock. And that's one thing that annoys me in this game. I know it's a little bit more realistic like that, but it gets to the point of it being so annoying that, because he misses out on what he's supposed to do, you know, like I do it and then like half an hour later the wheels are turned the opposite direction, you know, it's sort of annoying. You know, it is a little bit more realistic, but in real life you don't steer the opposite direction, you let go of the wheel if you're like a proper drifter. You know, you let go of the steering wheel and the wheels just lock in the opposite direction. In this, it feels like he's taking his time, literally grabbing the steering wheel and then continuously turning it into the opposite direction until he gets the counter steer. You know what I mean? So I can't get huge angles. I can't get like the proper angles unless I tune it. I think to be able to do that. Watch. So if I go sideways now and I counter steer, he loses it. Like he can't do it fast enough. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. See, he loses it completely. And it's not my fault, you know, I understand like what I'm supposed to do, I'm just supposed to like start steering a little bit earlier. But that's alright. Anyway, bring the gears a little bit closer together. This, we can add a bunch of caster. So we don't need to do a lot of camber at the front. About 1.5 I think. And then the front and rear toe, we do that. Just because that's the way I'd like the toe to be. Helps out with the steering a little bit better if I keep it like that. Well, with the counter steering, I mean. Because you need a lot less of it. Make this nice and sort of soft, but just keep it around the midway mark. A little bit stiffer in the front and the back. So again, same here. Bring this to about 8 and then this to about 7.5. Rebound stiffness, keep this at about 7 and then 6.5. Braking force, that's fine. Acceleration, deceleration, keep this at about 70%. And let's see what it's like now. Let's see if there's or how much of a difference did I make. You know what? I've been waiting for the ice cream man to like fuck off, because you guys can probably still hear him in the background. Because I started this race and then he did it again. It stopped like that. Then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on the track and just play now, and then he just turned the fucking sirens back on. Anyway, let's try and see what this thing is like now, after we've tuned it a little bit. Oh, it's definitely a lot slippier, actually. You can definitely tell that gear ratios are shorter. If you don't want crazy angles in the bends, that's kind of easy to control now. But we do want crazy angles. Those were drifters. Yeah, the gear ratios are definitely shorter. I can definitely tell that. Suspension is kind of alright. I think it's a little bit too soft, just a little bit for this car, but I think the camber and the toe is just right. Same with the caster. I think it's just right. I can get the car sideways and I can keep it sideways, and the steering's a little bit better now as well. It doesn't stick, or not the steering, the wheels. Since they have a bit of camber in the front, they steer in the right direction. They don't have a ton of grip, but they have enough grip to be able to basically steer you through the corners and go exactly the direction that you want to go. I think I may need to put a little bit more power into this. That's a little bit weird to say, but because it has a ton of power right now. But for different tracks, for example, because this is a very, very small track, and all the corners, if you can take a look at the mini-map over on the left there, you can see all the corners are very, very tight. You have to go really slow in the corners, so it's not the best track to be testing this car out on, but it is really fun to drive on when you're drifting. Like, for example, look at this corner, it's like insane. But you know, you make this a continuous corner going through that one as well. And then this one you go sideways and go all the way to the end. Yeah, this is a really easy car to drift in, especially once I tuned it like this. But yeah, it works fine. You guys can obviously tweak the tune yourself if you needed to do anything. If you need it to be like a certain way, but especially for different types of tracks, you're gonna have to tweak the transmission, the gear ratios. You know, so you can get it just right for the certain track that you're gonna be on. But it's fine, the car drives just fine. I'm happy with it, the way it drives. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for watching today's episode of Project Drifting. I will see you guys next time. If you have any sort of questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll make sure to get back to you. Also, make sure you give this video a like if you do support me and support my videos and stuff like that, because a like helps out a lot. It helps other people find my content and all that stuff. So I'm gonna stop there because I don't really like asking for likes too much. But you know, obviously, like any other YouTuber, I want to grow my YouTube channel, and you guys are awesome for helping me out with everything that you've done so far and everything that you guys are going to be doing. That's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later before I end up crashing this. So I'm just going to let go. Boom. Right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.